Hi friends, welcome to our reading from the Zen Den. Happy new moon in Virgo. We are going to be pulling from the Priestess of Light Oracle today, right here. I trust that you are taking time to write out your intentions and your actions for this new moon in Virgo. Virgo is a mutable earth sign, mercurial in nature. It can be very analytical. It likes to gather all the tools together to plan a plan an accomplishment, and put those tools into like action steps. It also relates to very strongly to the body and our everyday activities and how our body feels throughout the day, and really paying attention to that and allowing that time and space for what our body is requesting. So whether that's rest, whether it's hydration, whether it's play, whatever the body is really calling for, it is a great time in this Virgo season to pay attention to. It always is, but especially during this Virgo new moon, and putting into action new processes, new plans, whether they're exercise, diet, just mind state, healthier mind state, plans, belief systems, clearing out the old belief systems, allowing for the new belief systems, and the ones that nurture you, nourish you, support you, hold you in your highest and best timeline on the planet. Calling in, your guides and guardians of light, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors of light, avatars, elementals, friends of light that are here to assist us and that we're here to work with at this time on the planet for the elevation not only of our individual consciousness, but the consciousness of humanity, and thus in turn the whole planet, the whole earth. And because the earth is connected to the galactic system of planets, of solar systems, of everything. So there is that evolutionary elevation that we are all doing, whether we realize it or not. Even though it seems like it may be this tiniest, smallest thing, it makes a huge, huge difference. And when we're in alignment with that spirit and that great presence of our being and world, those things flow and allow into our life easier. So taking that time to settle in. Also, Virgo is rules, or is the astrological sign that is attributed to the Hermit card in the major arcana. And if you think of the Hermit goes in to find that inner light, that hidden knowledge within that lights the pathway before us. So allowing ourselves to become that seeker of the knowledge within ourselves, to know thyself, as the great axiom of the mysteries is, to know thyself. Go within, because we have that light within our heart, within our spirit, within our soul, and it manifests in our body. So that is another way of looking at Virgo. The spirit manifests in the physical body, and Virgo activates, it allows for that sensitivity to be stronger in the body and speak to us more heightened this time. So think about that as we move forward into this new moon in Virgo. I hope that was helpful. I will be writing a blog post talking a little bit more about the new moon in Virgo. I've actually written most of it. I have to finish it. So I'll be posting that, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you and seeing you. Also, if you like the videos, please like and subscribe. It always helps, and then helps you to receive them every week and when I do them. And I am always grateful and happy to connect with you, definitely. So the cards that we're pulling from today, like I said, are the Priestess of Light. Let's see what the messages are for us going into this Virgo season. Great Spirit, bring us the highest vibrational timeline messages for our lives at this time. Let's see, what's this first one? Abundance. Fortune, wealth, and plenty. Fortune, wealth, and plenty. So focus on the gifts, and I'm hearing gratitude, appreciation of what is on our table right now, what we have to work with. And I'm seeing like maybe we're having to clean up the table a little bit and fix things up and organize and maybe throw some stuff off the table so we can tidy up our gifts or we can allow more room for the natural gifts into our life. So remember to look first at what we have and allow for the clearing and the space to bring in those new gifts and that new energy, but always holding space and gratitude for what we do have that graces us in our lives right now, because we always start at that foundational level and then we expand from there. So that is a beautiful card. I love it. Let's go ahead and pick another one. Calling in the highest vibrational messages. Okay, innovation, new creations. Look at that. Awesome. New creations. So we have the potential to formulate, empower, and bring into manifestation new creations. So calling in our highest divine guidance and guardians and assistants of light. As you can see right here, she has two hawks. Yeah, two red-tailed hawks up there. The hawk is a messenger of the spirit, calling in your messages from spirit, taking time to write them down, listen in, and see what spirit wants to manifest through you. What does your life call through you? What is your highest excitement, your highest joy, your highest love? How can we bring that forward in a more graceful, purified, beautiful way? Okay, and we're going to do one more. Actually, I feel like this one wanted to come out. Sacred breath and sound, life force and communication. And that's beautiful. It has the priestess and the dolphin on there. And dolphins, many of you know I used to live in Hawaii. I used to swim with the dolphins, and I teach others how to appropriately and respectfully swim alongside the dolphins on the boats in Hawaii for many years. And dolphins communicate in different sounds, through movement, through touch, in sonar, in so many different ways. So being aware of all the ways that we're communicating and receiving communication. And Virgo is a sign of communication, whether it's writing, speaking, through touch, through and feeling gifts, through earth, through grace, and through, just that like sensual, I know Taurus is more sensual, but Virgo still is, and being aware of the body and loving and that is communication. Even when you love someone else in all the different ways of communication, you're nurturing that kind of that Virgo self. So being aware of that, and maybe even doing some studies on the dolphins and their communications and how they interact with one another. It could be super helpful at this time, and really bringing that inner priestess priest through. And one more thing that we're taught is breath is the first thing we do when we're born, and it's the last thing we do when we pass forward. It's powerful. Breath is the evidence of life. Without breath, there's no life. So being conscious of our breath and what we're breathing in, and then what we're speaking out with our breath, it's creating life. We think of Thoth, the great god that breathed forth the universe in the Egyptian pantheon, and initiations and cultures. What are you breathing forth into your life? Your breath is powerful. Your life force flows through your words and your essence. So let's breathe forth and create amazing new life and breath this Virgo season. And we all go through our shadow times and our are times where we don't breathe forth that, sometimes the greatest things. And so it's just time to like forgive ourselves for when we have a misstep, we miss the mark, and move forward. And because Virgo can be very critical too sometimes. So just remember that. That kind of like popped in at the end. Okay, long video. Thank you for being with me. I will see you next week or later. I'm doing readings over Zoom. If you'd like to book one, I'm doing a 30-minute special. DM me for more information. We'll get you set up. Love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later.